India is making its mark in the world. According to a recent forecast by World of Statistics, India seems to be in good economic health as the probability of recession in 2023 is at 0%. However, the United Kingdom appears to be facing a higher risk of recession as the probability stands at 75%. Germany enters recession after GDP falls for a second successive quarter, and you know about Sri Lanka and Pakistan. The Indian economy is projected to be the fastest growing among major economies in the financial year 2022-23, with 13.5% of growth in its gross domestic product in the first quarter. The New York Fed recession probability indicator suggests there is a 68.2% chance of a US recession sometimes in the next 12 months. That's the highest reading in the more than 4 decades. What happens when the US hits its debt ceiling? As the US government grapples with another deadline to increase its debt ceiling in 2023, economic experts warn that a possible default could have disastrous economic consequences. So far in India, the rupees has depreciated against strengthening dollar, though domestic factors continue to outweigh the global ones in Indian financial market. Definitely, it does have an effect on India. What would be the consequences if the United States breaches the debt ceiling? The debate over the debt ceiling has caused economists such as CFO Roger Ferguson to consider the once unthinkable prospect of a US default, that is, Washington declaring that it can no longer pay its debts. Why Indian economy is more resilient than the rest of the world? A strong economy is the source of national strength. India's GDP growth in first quarter was 13.5%. At this rate, India is likely to be the fastest growing economy in the current fiscal year. There were some signs of moderation in the second half of financial year. Growth was underpinned by strong investment activities boosted by the government capital expenditure push and buoyant private consumption. Particularly among higher income earners, inflation remains high, averaging around 6.7% in financial year 2022-2023. But the current account deficit narrowed in third quarter on the back of strong growth in service exports and easing global commodity prices. Compared to the rest of the world, India has much lower debt in the economy. India is among the few economies to have debt lower than the start of global financial crisis. That is why Indian economy is strong and not facing the recession. India is going to be the third largest economy in the world.